What is up, everyone? I'm here with the Avalon. Y'all just watched the video on, or about to watch the video on. I have a test battery in it right now. It's the Titan, the 3000 mAh 11.1. This battery's phenomenal. I put the max trigger in it, the Gate Titan, and I'm fixing to give it a test rip. And this is factory right out the box. So get my safety glasses on. Here we go. That is on full. This is right out of the box with the Titan. It's the VFC Avalon, as y'all know. Just put the Titan in it. Now this is a Titan 3000 mAh 11.1 battery. So it is a really good battery. But there you go. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, like, give me some more subscribers. Later. Action. What's up, guys? I'll go all the way down to my chair. Y'all know my name. If you don't know my name, JJ Moore it is. Subscribe and give this video a like, and I hope this helps y'all in some way. This is a VFC Avalon. I'm gonna be putting a wonderful, mystical Gate Titan in it. And a max trigger. Let's get started. So, y'all know how I roll. I'm trying to make sure we got two cameras here. Don't want to have any camera issues today. I've been using my GoPro for my top footage and it's been giving me trouble, so go ahead and knock this upper receiver off. And I'm gonna get a few things out of the way here. Get the sling out of the way. Get the barrel cover out of the way. This thing is nice too. Upper receiver out the way. Now we're down to the bare bones. Almost. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get this rear stock off, which usually you could take and kind of, some of them are stiff when they're new, so this one looks like it's fairly new. And shout out to Battalion Airsoft Arena. This is actually, I'm actually on the clock right now. This is a build, so if you bring your gun to Battalion and you drop it off, this is what you will get. This is where it's coming. 50-50 shot, either myself or Cameron. If you wanted me to personally work on it, just make sure you get with Mr. Webster or someone at the front counter and let them know what you're trying to do. Just tell them you want to get me to work on it. And I will tell you, Cameron is just as good, if not better than me. Cameron teaches me tricks every time I am working with him. So shout out to my buddy Cameron. He's awesome, awesome, awesome young man. If I can grab these little pieces right here, I'm gonna get this off camera for a second so I can get this out of the way, y'all. So if you want to build, bring it up to Battalion, drop it off, and let me make your gun radical. Or just start slow and I'll put some small upgrades in it and we'll go from there. I see exactly what's going on here. I'm gonna have to take this pin out to do this. What's in your... Okay. I like to get these out of the way, so if it's taking me a minute, but I have to have this stock off to work. It's just something that I do. Makes it so much easier for me when we're going back with it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the stock pieces over here. This is gonna be fun. And I'll get back up here in camera range with you, with all my cool people. Let's get this rear pin out. Doo-dah. Day. Alrighty then. So that rear pin's out. Now we're gonna go down in the buffer tube. And I don't have my flashlight, y'all. I left it in my room. So we're gonna go in blind really quick. Let me see, where's my little bitty pen light? That would be nice, right? Oh, there it is. Would you look at that, y'all? As soon as I get this off, we'll be back in camera range. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now, please. I'd love to have a subscribe and a like and all the goodies that come with YouTube, because I do not get paid for this, and it will help grow the channel. All right. As soon as I get the buffer tube empty, we'll continue. Get this MOSFET out. And we're emptied the buffer tube. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to play. 5 minutes in. Okay, we're gonna try to knock this out in a record time. So there's a few little tricks I'll show you. Cool. People over here sending me some likes on my Instagram. That's awesome. I appreciate that. If you haven't followed me, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Airsoft_400 FPS_ Moore. Check it out. I do videos all the time on there, little short videos and funny stuff, just basic Instagram stuff. All right, so we just took out our mag release. So we're pretty well ready to take this motor plate off. You know, I just got a whole bunch of new Allens, so I'm gonna try to size them. And they're about half and half of small and large. I don't think this is what I need. I was kind of hoping that I had one that I can use on these here grips all the time. Also, if you haven't tried this, Torx bit works good if you find the right size for Allen screws that are stripped. Yep, I said it, Torx bits. There you go. Makes a big difference. That's a Torx bit. Looks like a star. Put this screw here. This one's not magnetized, so I'm gonna have to magnetize it. Next time, next time. Always learning, man. On YouTube, always learning. Always, always learning. There's your motor plate. What you need to do is get under here, pop it off at the connection. Don't go down the wire. It'll cause you some issues later on down the road. There's our motor. Put it over here on the vise. Now we're gonna get down in here without a flashlight, hopefully. Wish I had my flashlight, my headlight. Y'all give me like 3 seconds. I gotta have a flashlight. Funny. My flashlight right there in my headlamp. Do you know where yours is? Oh, I found mine. Welcome back. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know me, unprepared. Living the dream, living the dream. Shout out to Battalion again. Yesterday was our anniversary. Man, it was awesome. It's 8 years. There was over 244 people checked in by 5 o'clock when I left to play now. Not just there, to play. Checked in to play. So, shout out Battalion. And I can't wait to see it grow. It's grown, I mean, in front of my eyes, it's grown over this little short amount of time, but I cannot wait to actually help the tech department grow and get things caught up and make y'all some hot rod guns and make your day. Yeah, I need a table with a hole cut in it for this. I just gotta cut a hole in my table. Helps to knock pins out and such. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's showtime. I said showtime. I'll say it again. Do I need to say it again? It's showtime. Let's get into this bad boy. So right here, you're gonna wanna be careful when you take this out because it does have ambidextrous selector. So there's gonna be gears in here. Don't want the gears to fall out yet, because we're gonna do a little trick. Okay, so you want to play rough. You want to play rough. It wants to play rough, y'all. Should I play rough? Put it in semi, by the way, to get it out. It helps sometimes. To where you can pull the trigger and kind of work it out. These are very, very tight fitting motors in the body. I'm gonna have to do a little tweak down here because I can't hold it up there in front of y'all and do it at the same time. Come on, little baby. Get out of there. Get out of there. It wants to come out. It really wants to. Gotta help it, y'all, just a wee bit. She's a tight one, y'all. No worries, no worries, no worries. We're gonna squeeze the trigger back and see if that helps. She's definitely fighting. Usually what I do is get the back out first and then fight with the front. You just got to get it to pop up past that spot where you need it, though, which can be tough. Let me see here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There's times where I'm not all there. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow. Don't even laugh at me. Let me see here. I can wiggle. I just don't want to drop those. I could probably force it out of there and it'll be fine. I just didn't want to drop the gears yet. I want to show y'all a trick. So I got it off of there. These are the ambidextrous gears. Try not to knock the timing out of them yet, because what we're fixing to do is we're fixing to mark them to where they go right back where they came from, okay? So when we go back together with this, we're not gonna have to fight it. Y'all feeling me? Understand what I'm saying? If not, you soon will. So for one, we don't want this side to come off yet, so we're gonna lay it slowly right there. Now we're gonna take and unplug this right here so I can get in the plug hole to run my engraver. Now we're gonna take this engraver here, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna put timing marks on it. Now you can take it out. Now you can take the gear out on that side. And you can call it timing mark, timing dot, whatever you want to call it, as long as you mark them the way that you need to mark them. So you put them right back where they go, and you don't have to guess at it. How you looking, fellas? All right, so we know that's one side, that's the other side. Now this gear right here will pop off, and we will have access to tear the box down. So, as you can see, we've timed them. Boom, there's our timing marks. Now when we go back together, there'll be no guesswork on the selectors where they're gonna line up at. That trick is compliments of me. I come up with that on my own. Checking these bearings real fast. Everything's looking nice in here. So we are fixing to go all in. Who's ready to go all in? I know I am. Where's my new Phillips head? I have a new Phillips head that I wanted to use. It was up here. What do I want to use this? Oh, there it is. This is my new Phillips, y'all. Just for doing this. So here we go. Boom. Oh, almost got ahead of myself. 15 minutes in. Come on, we can do this, y'all. What you want to do is, this is VFC makes great gearboxes. Not that G&G or anyone else doesn't, but the quick change is the bomb.com. Shout out VFC, I appreciate that. And G&G now, they do have them too. The most recent one I did, the SSG one, has a quick change gearbox. The G2 version looks like this. This is actually the one out of my Cobalt, but this is a G2 quick change gearbox by G&G. So shout out to G&G. G&G is my people, y'all. Y'all know that. So, I'm actually a warranty person for G&G at Battalion. So if your G&G breaks, bring it to us. Myself or Cameron will drop the warranty on it. If it's within warranty specs, as long as it's manufacturer defect and it's not abuse, we can warranty it. Now, if you're not sure how to do what you're doing, don't beat on it with a hammer and tear into it first. Bring it to us and let us look at it. Save you a lot of time and aggravation. Other than that, let's get into this VFC Avalon's box. I can't wait to see her reaction whenever she gives this to her husband. I wish I could be there for it. Fortunately, I can't, because I don't know when they're giving it to him. So whatever. And make sure we still got top camera footage rolling. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. If this stays like this, y'all, we may have a great video. May not even have to edit. All right, y'all. Here we go. What's inside the VFC? That's funny. This gear stayed in. Go ahead and flip the box. Wow, this thing is in really good condition, y'all. Not that I thought it was in bad condition, it's just, wow, I didn't realize it was in such good condition. This thing it shouldn't be no big deal to do what we're fixing to do. I'm really not gonna have much to do to these gears other than just give them a little lube. They look like they're shimmed perfect. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this. He doesn't need this trigger. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's get this old trigger board out and this cutoff lever. Tell it goodbye. Okay. Okay. Let's get that off. We're gonna switch back and forth from Phillips to flat 100 times, ain't we? There's a cutoff lever. Go ahead and put it over there and get it out of the way. I mean sorry, trigger stop. No, it's a cutoff lever. Oh well. We're gonna put this with the trigger board. We may need that screw sooner than later. And there's our stock trigger switch. I'll put it right here. Let's send it back with them. Let's get the cutoff lever out. Not gonna need this anymore. Boom. Okay. Let me get a Q-tip. We're gonna give this a quick cleanup in here. Not going super crazy and getting rid of all this good grease, but we don't want grease on the optics, so we don't want this slinging grease. Slinging grease is not good on Gate Titan optics. It can get into trigger optics or the gear optics and cause codes to pop up and other things. So what we're gonna do is get most of that out of there. It's my favorite part. Time to open the Gate Titan. So here we go. This is our trigger installation kit. I think it also comes with some my brain just froze. Some Dean's connector repair parts. So to open it, don't freak out if you open it. It's all cinched up like this. You just take the upper board off and then you can just unwind your wires. Come on with it. Now really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and do the selector plate because it's a little tricky. Yeah. Let's push it on back here and get it off to where we can clean it with something really good. I'm gonna use alcohol really fast. Okay, right here is where you're gonna clean it. Right here, on the back side. I don't think that was alcohol. I think that was acetone. Pretty sure actually that was acetone. We're gonna let that dry. We're gonna open our installation kit. Pour it out. We're gonna find our stickers. And for this one, we're gonna go with the medium, the one in the middle. And it's gonna go all the way to the edge that goes towards the back of the gun. Dang it, did I say that? Edge of the BB blaster. So yeah, I've been having a little trouble with YouTube, as y'all know. I'm trying to figure out what exactly they want me to say and how they want me to say things. So if you hear me calling these BB blasters, you know why now. there's a great spot for it. It reflects. It's actually going to reflect the light, a beam off of the trigger board. Sorry, y'all. I'm in here thinking about how YouTube has done me lately. I just don't understand what they want out of me. That's all. I've emailed them, so maybe we'll know something soon. You know. Sorry, guys. I mean to cry to y'all. All right, ladies and gents. I think we got what we're looking for here. Should have a nice window there. Let's get our gate and let's drop it in. See how it fits. Ooh, it looks so nice in there. Wow, that's a beautiful fit, beautiful fit. So, we're gonna go ahead and start some of the routing. Well, this one is always gonna be the lowest, so I always put it first because it's gonna come out this first. Let's see here. I'm gonna try something different with this one. I want these two wires to stay low as I can, because you know they have to run across there, right here. And as you can see, VFC has actually added some kind of epoxy there, which is pretty awesome from the factory. They stole Cameron's trick. They stole his trick, y'all. It's epoxy trick. I'm just picking, y'all. That's just a trick. That's a good trick. Actually, Cameron's pretty smart. He knows a lot of tricks. And I'm gonna show him all my tricks, and we'll put our tricks together and have breakfast. Tricks are for kids. Let's see if we can get this nice screw right here to work. Okay, we're gonna use a different one. That one's too healthy, and that was gonna be too long. I can tell you that for a fact. This one may be the guy. Sometimes I don't always use Gates screw that they send it with. As long as you use their nice little fiberglass washer to keep the board from getting shorted, should be no issues there. There is a tiny bit of this screw sticking out that I just put in. So here's how you defeat that. You take the screw back out, and you take, and Gate does send you metal washers. Just got to place them in the correct spot. Take one of their metal washers here, and you actually, they send other screws too if you feel like going through them. Sometimes it's easier just to use the screw to come out of the gun, as long as out of the BB blaster, as long as it's not too long. BB blaster, BB blaster. Y'all see how this is affecting me? YouTube making me have to change my speech. Beautiful. Now this is nice and tight. Make sure everything's aligned here. Which looks good to me. Make sure our selector plate's moving, which it is. Off, semi, full. Off, semi, full. I actually really don't like the sticker that I put on here, so I'm going to go back and change this sticker over to a all white one. It's got to looking at the placement of it, and I don't really like the placement, so we're going to go with the all white. That way there's some good reflection here going down. Sorry everyone. I know y'all probably thinking, man, you're just a nitpick, but I just want it to be right the first time. I don't like to do stuff 2 and 3 times. We should be ready to rock and roll now, y'all. There we go. We got off, semi, full. Let's roll. Time for a little bit of wire routing. So we got our negative. We got our wires that go down to our, they're gonna cut across to our, I'm just like not even, like what in the world right now? Can't get my brain wrapped around what I want to say. Guess that does happen sometimes, huh? So we're gonna route you through here. Route you through here. Route you through here. And that's only gonna be 2 wires that cut across here, okay? Cut across that path. And that's gonna give us, hopefully, the lower clearance that we need here. So for now, I'm gonna take this, bend it down some to where it wants to stay put. Take this one, do the same thing. Then we're gonna take this, which is the black wire that goes to the motor. We're gonna take it, and it's gonna do a bend here. Now sometimes you may have to do some dremeling or whatever to your grip to make it fit the way you want it to. Can't say you have to do it on every single one, but a lot of these, they do have to have some special dremeling. I love the way these wires are right now, so I'm not even gonna mess with them. I'm gonna put some gel on them and leaving them right where they're at. They're out of the way of the motor shaft, and they look real nice. So I'm gonna push them down. Ooh, I just overdid it a little bit with the super duper duper. It's no big deal. Just gotta make sure we let it dry. So we don't want that getting in the motor. We'll get just a Q-tip and get that out of there. You get some of it out anyhow. Not all of it. We don't want it all coming out. Trash that. Trash that. Take this, make sure it's tight in there, which it is. Man, that's looking really nice. All right, where is our trigger? That's our next step. Going with the Red Max. I think the Red Max will look nice on here. I haven't discussed trigger with him, so I'm going to probably go ahead and give him a nice trigger job. I just don't want it to be too loose. He may not want it that way. Oh, it actually comes with a really nice spring. All the Max triggers have a spring that is going to be lighter than the stock spring. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking for a trigger. And it has dual adjustments. I don't know why I said it has. It has dual adjustment points on it. So what I'm gonna do here is go ahead and try to get this one set as close as I can with the gearbox tore down. It looks like I'm gonna have to go with my standards. Let's make sure we're still videoing. It'll be a catastrophe. If not, there we go. Ooh, that was a tight screw. So this is the return of it. This screw is the return of it. And there's another screw here. Is going to be the travel. Right there, it comes all the way through. And it's actually going to push there. And you'll see it's actually what makes it do the firing. And my spring just fell out. So we got to get that spring back in there before we can do any kind of adjusting. These little springs are hard to hold up in there as you're working. Some of the first generation Max triggers are actually really nice also. They have a hole in the back for a spring to go, like a ballpoint pin spring. I haven't seen that any in a while. But yeah, some of those are really nice. So, we'll go ahead and drop our gear set in and give it a quick check before we go crazy with it. The shimming on this gun is actually flawless from the factory. I can't believe it. Great job, VFC. It's beautiful. There's not a single wear mark on any of these gears, which is awesome. Dropping in the bevel, and I'm going to go ahead and get it back to where it's ready to pull back on the piston, because if you don't, it's hard to install everything, which this is a quick change box. That's just a tip for you if you do not have a quick change box. And that's a little close there, but no contact being made, so we just verify real fast that we're not making any contact here. It looks like we are going to be okay. Nice. We got a nice good distance there. Okay, everyone, it's time to drop in the tappet plate, the cylinder, the piston, all the good stuff that I like. We're not doing any major upgrades right now, just the gate. Maybe in the future. I also have warranty stickers on the way. That will be from Battalion, and they'll go on the gearbox where it splits right here, to where whenever me or Cameron build a gun, a BB blaster, it will have a tag so we know if anyone's tampered with it, because for some reason young folks like to tamper with their BB blasters. Not sure why. Isn't that funny? BB blasters, BB blasters, BB blaster. Wait a minute, give me that BB blaster. It's gonna be a little bit tight there. I'm gonna just check it and see if everything's cool, but I also want to put a cutoff lever. If I can get the cutoff lever back in, that's kind of what I'm shooting for here. Okay, I think we're good on everything else. Seems to be fine. This right here is a little stressing. This, I think I may zap that off. Just don't like how hard it pushes on the gate, honestly. Cutoff lever's not going to go back in. I forgot that these can't put a cutoff lever in with them. No biggie though. It's not going to need a cutoff lever. For where we're going, you won't need roads. Now God's truth. All right, y'all. We have everything in place. We got our first click. We got our tappet plate is trying to work with me, but I just turned it back too far. I gotta get us turn us back a little bit here. Come on, JJ. Looks like VFC is also trying to do some upgrades to their box, because the last one I did didn't have a slot here to get to the anti-reverse latch. All right, last time. Just want to make sure we're not overdoing this and putting too much pressure on it. Let's look at what we got here. What is being so tight right here? Is it the reverse latch? Is it the... Okay, I see what it is. It's the wires, these little dots right here. They actually help hold the wires down. And we're gonna give them a little notch to help with that. So we're not gonna need that much pressure on this to hold them wires down. All that's doing is causing chaos in there. It's gonna cause it to cut those wires. So I'm gonna give them a little clean love in here. You may want to turn off your volume for a second. Make sure none of that mess gets in the bearings. Means these are high-speed bearings. I'm gonna give them a little bit of my special fire. It's called fire. All right, here we go. Come on, let's bam this out. Let's go. The wires are still okay. This will make it so much happier. Look at the difference. Let's go. It just makes the gearbox so much happier to whenever it can relax. Makes me happier too, though. He said, just relax, Mr. Gearbox. Just relax. She's not cooperating. Gotta give the anti-reversal latch a little push. There we go. And we're in there. We are in there like swimwear. Where's my new Phillips head? I like it better than this little one. Make sure everything's nice and snug on your box. They do have a tendency to rattle loose, despite what anyone tells you. On HPA, I do sometimes put only 4 screws in the box, just because HPA is less likely to have recoil and come loose. We're getting there, y'all. The box is ready to rocks. Let's go ahead and drop on our mag release catch. which is a little bit tricky sometimes, but no big deal. Whoa, JJ, you are a funny guy. I actually wanted to cut a little bit off of this anyhow. I didn't want to say my cutters. Cutters. I just had the cutters right here, guys. How do I lose them that fast? Yeah, there's a tiny bit of this sticking down, and I don't want it to make contact with the gate. So we're gonna trim that a bit. It was sticking through, and I did not want it to hit the circuit board. All right, so here we go. And give it the little love that it needs right there. I gotta go find a washing machine this morning, everyone. I don't even know where I'm gonna go look for one at, but I need a washing machine bad. My washing machine went out last week, and like I haven't had washing machine trouble in a while. And y'all know I'm a tech, right? So I had to try to take the washing machine apart. Bad mistake, because there's a switch that controls it, like a timer switch, and I kind of destroyed it. Yeah, no, I didn't kind of destroy it. I destroyed it. Stupid me, I know. Stupid me. This is just a one-way washer. Keeps it from popping off. All right, here we go. These ends, very critical. Do not bend these ends the wrong way. They bend, see the split down the middle? They bend that way. You gotta grab it, you gotta bend it one time. You only get a shot to do it. If you bend these the wrong way, Gate will not warranty them, and you will be upset because you will have to buy a new gate. So, who's ready to go back in? Me. Make sure we got trigger. We do. Make sure our gears are happy. They are. Make sure JJ is doing what he's supposed to. He's not. He's trying. So everybody knows to feed the wires through. I don't have to show y'all this part, although I will. I may have to notch this grip out here, which I hope I really don't, because my grinder's up at the shop. No notching needed. Thank goodness, because my tool was up at the arena. That's a nice trigger. I love these triggers. Okay, guys, center pin. Anybody knows what the center pin's for? Drop it in the comments. I'm not even gonna tell you. I wanna know if y'all have been paying attention and learning. What is this center pin for? Tell me. Is that like I don't know anything? There went a BB blaster fall into the ground. Y'all heard that BB blaster fall? Shout out to my buddy Josh Stewart and his wife, girlfriend Madonna, and Shane Sco for popping up here yesterday. They come all the way from the Tampa area to hang out. Shout out. What else? Unfortunately, their number didn't get called to win a prize. They were in the like 100s, and there were so many people, only one 100 number was called. So if anyone caught what I just did, drop that in the comments. I actually put it together without putting the ambidextrous controls in here, because I wasn't paying attention. Just trying to talk to you guys. You guys gotta quit interrupting me, yeah? With all your questions, man. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sometimes I mess up. I actually mess up a lot, y'all. I'm guilty. Human is human. Human is human. No big deal. We're gonna drop them in real quick. So remember whenever we marked them, so this gear goes back over here, and we know that this was gonna be facing this way. Then you got the mark on the two on the teeth. They're gonna go in here, like so. And then, see, I'm one tooth out. We're gonna turn that timing just like on a car. Gotta get that timing set. Now we're gonna flip it. This one's gonna go on the main shaft, just like a car. This one's gonna lock in right where you marked it. So the timing is set. Now we can go back to what we were doing. Now you're just gonna hold these gears kind of like I got them here. And this BB blaster will be hopefully soon blasting some BBs. All right. Did you figure out what this is for yet? The center pin? I'll give you a hint. It's in the name, center pin. What is the center pin's job? What does the center pin do? What is the center pin for? Come on, come on, help me out a little bit. Act like I have no idea. I'll give you a hint. Without it, BBs will not be feed. I don't know what that noise was. We're still videoing. Guys, I don't know what is wrong with me right now, but I actually skipped a step. Well, for some reason, I'm thinking quick change, that it'll be no big deal. I could put the spring in last, but I forgot that even though it's a quick change, you still have to take the box loose to do it. So yeah, it is a quick change box, but you still have to take it out to get to it. Sorry. Hold your gears. Hold your gears. Hold your gears. I don't know what I was thinking, everyone. Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to edit it. Edit. Keep telling yourself that, G. Keep telling yourself that. Just edit. Editing is my worst enemy, everyone. So bad. I'm just don't really have the patience for it. I know there's guys out there that are awesome at editing. I watch videos that just blow my mind. I'm like, how in the world do they have time to do that? This side was getting a little bit worn, so we're gonna go over here. Looks like my whole thing's coming down here. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and check our selector plate. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we're gonna start it like you see it in safety. So there's a deep side and there's a shallow side. And actually the way that I have it right now is for the safety position. So let's go ahead and get this thing in. Where it goes. We'll flip it. Look at this guy, where it goes. Does anyone else see what I'm seeing right now? One of these is not making contact very, very good, and I believe it's this one. It's okay, it's okay. Okay. So you got the deep part and you got the shallow part. Feels a lot better now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and put our mag drop in. Mag release, mag drop, whatever you like to call it. Make sure we're still videoing. And we're almost done too, by the way. Shooting video is going to be separate, by the way. Nice. Okay, everyone. Let's go back with the motor installation. Put it up here for everyone to see. We got the positive over here. The negative's gonna be over here. So we're looking like we're gonna be okay there. Make sure she's got free movement. And these little guys work sometimes good for this. You got to get what really works for you. Sometimes you need something really kind of strong and stout for this. I'll lift you up a wee bit. Slide. Come on, baby, slide. I gotta put this in my lap. Sorry. Sorry. This is a critical part, and I want to make sure it's in there like swimwear. And I hate nicked wire, so I don't want to nick a wire. And these gate ones fit so good right off the rip. Really no bending or tightening up needed, because you know sometimes you tighten these wires up. Sometimes I have to tighten the terminals up or they fit loosely. We don't want loosely. Okay. Okay. Honestly can't wait to see how excited this person is for this BB blaster. I know I'd be excited. My wife had me a custom gun built. Let's see what happens. What we want to make sure of is that we're clearing the wires, because this is a critical point here. These wires, you know, can be a pain. Dudes, I'm like so far off pace right now. I can't believe myself, actually. I really can't believe myself. Dude, I'm an idiot. I totally forgot to put the screws in the grip. And I'm glad I seen them there, because I'd have been really mad if I'd have been done with this gun. Dadgummit with this BB blaster. So stupid sometimes. good magnet on this screwdriver. Sometimes put the screws in the grip, make sure they're good and tight. Makes a huge difference right here. This is your shimming. I think I actually have a shorter screw set here. These screws are a little long. Oh well. So what it come with, that's what we're gonna give it. As long as they're good and tight, your motor height and everything will be straight. You may have to fine tune it if you've customized. Okay, everyone. Let's try to get this right, JJ. Sorry. Should be fine. Feels nice. And here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. And this right here might be the end of it. Where's my torch bit now? Speedy Gonzalez is here. Okay, everyone. Where we're going, we won't need roads. Boom. This little spring is going to stay right there. Let's make really good trigger springs for high-speed builds. Okay, guys and girls, it's time for the test. Time for the test. I'm gonna put back his MOSFET and his trigger switch to just hit the ground. And make sure he gets his Titan patch. Throw that in his box for him. He's a very good guy. Deserves a really good BB blaster. I'm catching on. BB blasters. BB blasters. BB blaster, BB blaster, BB blaster. Trying to get this word made into my head. Okay. BB blaster. I'm so stupid. I'm stupid. Like Polly Short, I'm stupid. Actually, he's pretty funny. He's not stupid at all. He's a tripid. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I think we're on the edge. We may have to adjust this trigger. Trigger. I need a battery, everyone. I need a battery. So this guy goes here. Let's go ahead and clean up our tools really fast, just for 1 second, so I can see, and so I can get y'all a good thumbnail. So, ouch. So, all right, let's make sure we're still videoing. Okay, y'all. This last part right here, I'm gonna video separately to make it nice. The test is what we're gonna call this. The test. Be right back. I just want to show y'all another trick that I, not a trick, but just some things I do with these BB blasters. If y'all haven't caught on yet, I'm gonna start calling them BB blasters because I keep getting kicked off YouTube for whatever. So I want to show y'all. So you just installed your gate titan and you put it together in your switch. Your selector switch is shooting on full or whatever, whenever it's out of calibration. So you can actually go into the GCS, Gate Titan Control Center, or whatever, Gate Control Center, sorry. GCS is what it is. Download it on your computer. You can also update the firmware in the Gate Titan, because some of them do have shelf life. And you can go to your trigger, and I'm going to show you what you can do. So right now I have it on safety, and you can see it's reading trigger. Put it on semi, there's reading. Put it on full, it's reading. So that's working. Now I'm gonna go, I've already calibrated this one, but I just wanna show you. You can go to selector here, pick selector, and then watch this. Whenever I flip it to semi, there's semi, and it shows that brake beam eye there. That's your semi eye. Whatever I showed you on the video under the selector plate, that it reads off of the sticker. That shows that you have a good setup. You can also go to the magazine and you can set it for BB alerts, mag round capacity. We're going to turn that off. The alerts is vibrations. I'm also going to run a diagnostic on it, and there's no errors. So with that being said, we got your battery. It's going to throw a warning at 3.2 volts. Safety limit, we got cycle detection, which is on. It sends a signal. Gear ratio is normal. You could actually change that to all kinds. You could change it to DSG. Active braking is going to be on. We want it to be adaptive. And that's pretty much it, yo. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I got to finish programming this for this surprise build. All right, everyone, this is it right here. I'm going to try to zoom y'all in. See what we got here. That is on full. This is right out of the box with the Titan. No setup needed. Go ahead and lay it down and show you what we got here. It's the VFC Avalon, as y'all know. Just put the Titan in it. Now this is a Titan 3000 mAh 11-1 battery. So it is a really good battery. But there you go. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, like. Give me some more subscribers. Later.